All right, Mattress Mack here with my friend Kelvin and Christian. Another big Longhorn win. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let me ask, here's my key question of the day. Did you get to see the fireworks and the laser show?
I didn't see the fireworks, but I definitely seen the show with the drones and stuff. It was pretty cool.
What was the atmosphere in DKR Stadium for yesterday for the game?
Thinking back from last year to this year, it was definitely a great experience. Just with the lights flashing, and I just felt like when the lights flash and it goes dark, definitely gave it a different experience from last year's night game. So it was definitely exciting.
That's my friend Chris Del Conte, the AD at the University of Texas. Chris is very creative. He's a good guy.
Yes, sir. He is. He's a wonderful guy.
What was Coach Sark's game plan headed into this game against Wyoming?
I feel like our biggest purpose for this week was not let the past keep on dwelling on what we have going on and what's our task ahead. I feel like he kind of belabored the point of making sure we put that game behind us because that was last week's, and now we worry about this week's game. So I feel like that was his main point of emphasis, just executing plays and make sure we go out and work our butts off.
Hey, what was the feeling, you being a big guy yourself, seeing Brian Murphy catch that 1-yard touchdown? And what was the feeling, man?
It was a great feeling. Just us big guys, we don't really get the recognition that we deserve sometimes. And just being excited for him as well, because we go over the play and practice all the time, and we finally got to run it. So I already knew as soon as the play was called in the huddle in my brain, I'm like, he better catch it, man. He better not drop it. So it was a great feeling just getting to see him experience catching the ball and scoring a touchdown.
Well, here's what I want to know. When are you going to score a touchdown?
I hope I'll get a chance to. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk to Coach Sark about putting that play in for me.
Was the game against Wyoming as physical as the Alabama game?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was definitely physical. Wyoming, they came out and they showed that they wanted to play, and they executed their plays very well, and they didn't let them not one bit out throughout the whole game.
How tired were you at the end on 1 being not tired at all, 10 being very tired?
I would say probably like a 6, and I say that because the weather was very perfect for a football game. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too humid, so it was very perfect for my body and my fatigue as well.
Take us through the Saturday experience from the time you get up till after the game when they have a home game at night at DKR Stadium.
Yes, sir. So the best part I say about having a home game at night at DKR is the night before you get to go watch a movie. So we watched the new Equalizer movie. So that was very fun. And then we get to wake up a little later. So you like you always say, let's get those 8 hours of sleep. So you get to get all 8 hours.
Good for you, getting 8 hours of sleep. That's why you weren't tired at the end of the game.
Yes, sir. That was part of it. Yes, sir.
That brings me to my next question. Have you ever met Bevo?
I haven't physically met him, but I definitely going out to warm up. I've definitely looked over there a couple of times and just saying how big he is. I probably wouldn't want to get too close.
Do you think you could block Bevo?
I don't know. I think Bevo will have my number on that one.
He'd hook you with those horns. You couldn't do anything about it.
Yes, sir. He definitely would.
Who's the game against this week?
We play Baylor.
Come on in here, Gerald. You got to ask my friend about Baylor. Here comes Gerald, the famous Baylor Bear.
Oh, Kelvin, like always, man. Hey, congratulations. Great game. Now, listen,
yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Be able to make sure and take it easy on the Bears a little bit, okay? I know.
No, don't take it easy at all. Pour it on them.
A little bit up, huh? Now, here's one of the questions. How did your team and how do you guys talk when you're coming up against opponents who have struggled, but you know they're playing Texas and they're gonna, you're gonna get their Super Bowl week. You're gonna get their best blow. So how do you guys go and talk about that?
Yes, sir. You said the key word, the Super Bowl week, man. Super Bowl week. Like Coach Sark belabors the point. Every team is gonna give you their best shot just because the name on our chest. So we try to just stay the same focus no matter who we playing. We could be playing a team who is not doing as well, or we could be playing the number one team in college football right now, and we're going to always come with that same passion and that same energy, just trying to dominate whoever across from us.
Can you speak more on Quinn Ewers, his leadership, the way, he stays cool, calm, and collected, during the toughest adversity that you guys have faced?
Yes, sir. I feel like Quinn's leadership from last year to this year has made a big jump. He makes sure, like you said, he's cool, calm, and collected, but when he needs to come over there and get it riled up, he does. Like this past game, like you said, we started slow in the first half, and he kind of came over to let us know, like we're good, let's get rolling. He gave a little bit of intensity as well. So I love that about him. He kind of stays even keeled, doesn't give too much calm, like he's not in the game, but doesn't give too much like he's worried about any issues that we've been having. That we know we're going to communicate and fix it all at the end.
Tell me why you think the team's going to get better as each week goes by.
I feel like we're going to get better with each week going by because we all have a goal in mind, and that is just dominating the next team every week and getting to that Big 12 championship.
I seem to notice that every team has great players on them. I don't care who you're playing, okay? You can play anybody that you want, Division I, Division II. They're great players everywhere. So, how do you stay focused and keeping up and, keeping that mindset, like you're saying, that I got to go out and dominate each week?
Yeah. Like you said, there's great players on every level, man. No matter who you play, you're going to play somebody good. And it's just a mindset of having, like, if you line across somebody, he has the same goal as you. He's trying to make it to the same place as you. It's either you going to eat or he going to eat. And I'm not trying to be the one. I don't want him eating off my plate. I want to eat off his plate.
I know that's right.
I love it.
Eat greedy,
just
man.
having that mindset, I feel like that helps me a lot.
Your plate is orange and white, and you want to eat off that plate, right?
That's
awesome. Yes, sir.
The fan base getting more excited every week?
Oh, yes, sir. They definitely get more excited every week. I feel like the more times you win, the more your fans are going to want to come support you. So I feel like with that happening, they be pumped and ready for the next game just to see what we're going to do.
So now that you guys are moved up a spot, number 3 in the rankings, is that put a little bit more pressure on you personally to get to that number 1 spot and hopefully at the end of the season get a chance to play for the national championship?
At RG Stadium in Houston, Texas, by the way.
I love it.
I feel like for most people, it would definitely put like a big weight on your shoulders. But I feel like the point Coach Sark belabors is that just worry about the next game. And then once we get through those games, that's the Big 12 championship. And you got to win that game to get to the playoffs. And then you win the playoffs to get to the national championship. So it's really based off just going game from game and make sure we focus on what we need to do and get done. So I feel like if we do that, it's really not going to be a big weight on our shoulders. I feel like we're just going to go out and play cool, calm, and collected like we always do.
One of the things Coach Sark said that I really liked, he said, try to be the best person you can possibly be every day. He kind of preaches and lives by that, right?
Yes, sir. He definitely does. He definitely preaches by that.
I think that's great. I think the University of Texas football team has got us all pumped up over here in Houston.
Yes, sir.
Here's the most important question of the day. Do you ever dream about football?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Football is my life, so I definitely dream about it all the time.
So one of my favorite sayings is, find a job you love to do, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Do you love football?
Yes, sir. I love football. Football don't even feel like a job to me, man. It just feels like I'm a little kid out there just still playing like when I was 4 years old.
You're very fortunate to be able to find something you like to do that much and be so good at it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good for you and good for working so hard at it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
You're doing a great job, Kelvin. Congratulations to you and your team's success so far throughout this season. And I can't wait to watch you guys against Baylor, going at Baylor, being the number 3.
Gerald's gone.
I'll be back to watch you next week, Kel.
All Texas gear. I don't want to see no Baylor.
I love it. I see you, Kel. I got you
I'm
back,
going to take
man.
him to Academy and buy him all orange and white, and then Baylor people never let him live it down. Good luck this week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks,
Good luck,
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Hook 'em.
Yes, sir. Hook up. Thank y'all.
Mattress Mack here. Thanks to our buddy Kelvin for being on the video tonight. Thanks to Christian and Gerald joining me here as we interview Kelvin, a great football player at the University of Texas. Remember to come out to Gallery Furniture this week, buy a Tempur-Pedic mattress 3,000 plus, sleep great tonight, and if the Astros win it all, your purchase is free. You heard me talk to Kelvin about how important it is he gets those 8 or 9 hours of sleep every night. You and I are not top quality athletes like he is, but we use our body to function all day long, to think and to do well at school, at home, and work, at church, with our family. Sleep great tonight on the Tempur-Pedic buy a mattress. 3,000 plus Astros win all your purchases free. We're excited about the Longhorns, excited about interviewing Kelvin every week, every Sunday night. He's a great young man from right here in Houston. And all we got to say is hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em.